What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bar Table Talk. I'm your host, Skittles, and my co host.
Shy Shy.
This is the space where we talk about real life, real conversations, what's happening now. Today, we'll get into what's going on around the local in our community. Take it away, Shy Shy.
Yes, so for our local news today, we're going to start with Riverside Council voted not to transform a hotel on University Avenue into permanent housing for homeless residents. City leaders this week rejected a $20.1 million in-state funding grant for the project. The city council voted 4-3 on Tuesday, January 13th, against accepting funding that would have converted the Quality Inn Motel
that nobody uses.
It's been condemned for a long time now, for years, into a 114 studio apartments for residents who are homeless, have physical disabilities, or have lower incomes, according to a city report. In line with their votes last year on whether to seek state funding for the project, council members Clarissa Cervantes, Jim Perry, and Steve Hemingway supported accepting the state funds on Tuesday. Council member Chuck Condor, who was absent from the May 2025 meeting that resulted in the split vote on the city's application for the state funds. On Tuesday, joint council members Philip Falcone, Rob Billard, and Sean Mill in opposition to the project. We are supposed to strive to ensure that everyone is treated with respect and in a fair manner, Cervantes said Tuesday, and to create a community that affirms the value of diversity. And diversity means housing for our community.
Yes, but then they want to sit here and talk about, homeless here, homeless there, and downtown Riverside has a lot.
We have a lot of homeless in downtown Riverside. And I think it's interesting that the people who were not even at the first meeting that voted for the grant are now at the meeting where we're accepting, we are now rejecting the grant, saying we don't want to do it, we don't want to move forward on it. I'm just like, what the... Y'all weren't even there.
Exactly.
And so now you got something to say about it. I don't even understand why they oppose it so much, because the homeless are all over the streets, right? So this would have taken them off the streets, which would have cleaned up University. And let's be honest, University had hoes walking up and down that street. The Quality Inn was used to pay for those hoes to sleep with random people. And so was even the farmhouse, where the Farmhouse Collective is. That used to be an old motel that was also used for all the prostitutes that walked on University.
And here comes somebody that's trying to, tear down the buildings, make something new, make it for the community. And they got the grant, and whoever that person is like, no.
I feel like sometimes people think if we make a place for homeless, then more homeless are going to come to our city. And I'm like, that's not even the case. If you set it up in a way where you're regulating things, then you can prevent it from exploding into this messy mess. But people...
they can come up with, to live here, you got to do this, this, and this, and that.
Yeah, they can come up with that.
If you own drugs, get into rehab. Yeah. We need to see that you're in rehab. We need to see that you're striving. We need to see that you're on that path to making yourself better to live in these apartments or whatever they trying to build. But now that got all fucking crushed down.
Yeah, it's $20.1 million that would have provided jobs for people in downtown Riverside, because you need people to work at the facility, yes, that are going to maintain, everything. We have a couple of homeless shelters in Riverside, and I'm just going to say, like, some of them are ran very poorly. Yeah. People are getting mistreated.
And those are the ones that they need to look into.
And they're keeping those open, but they're not going to open up a new one. They're also really small. That one would have been 114 units. These other places, they're like, we can take about 50 homeless people and that's it. Yeah. Like, this would have really made a difference. So it really boggles my mind that they were against something like that. Yeah.
What else, Shasha?
All right. Next in the news, apparently an Uber driver was stabbed by a passenger in Riverside not too long ago. Yeah. An Uber driver was stabbed multiple times by a passenger in Riverside on Saturday morning, police said. Riverside resident Martin, 24, was arrested on charges of attempted murder on Saturday after he reportedly stabbed the driver several times. Officers responded around 8 a.m. to the area of California and Adams Street.
Yeah, okay.
Where the driver had been stabbed by the passenger after an altercation. Riverside Police spokesman Ryan Brelback said. That is really
sad. That is sad. And that dude sounded like he needs to go to anger management. To stab somebody over, like, whatever, multiple times. Let's say they had a disagreement. Okay, people, it's just a fucking disagreement. Yeah. Walk away. You ain't no punk if you walk away. Now you in jail.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, was it even worth it? Like, what was the altercation? These Uber drivers, whenever I've gotten in an Uber or a Lyft,
it's been okay for me.
They like don't talk that much. No. They're just very friendly and cordial. And
how's your day going?
Yeah, and then they respond to what you're saying. They don't.
And some of them just have those TVs in the back, and you can just play games.
They're just trying to keep to themselves.
They trying to make money, people.
Yeah, they're just doing their job.
That's their 9 to 5.
It is.
And I'm just like, they just trying to get you to point A and point B. This is not the first time we've heard in the news about a fucking Uber driver, people.
It's not.
Like, come on now. Treat people with respect and you will get respect. Any more news, Shy?
Now we have a few shout outs.
Oh, okay. Let's get to the shout outs for Riverside.
The first shout out I have is going to be about the Farmhouse Collective.
Yes.
So the Farmhouse Collective is a new establishment that they put on University. Basically, they renovated the old farmhouse hotel that was built, I think, back in 1960 or 1970. It's a really historic hotel. It had the little mini farmhouse rooms. Very, very cute, but then it got run down and basically it got closed down.
Because of the pastas, huh?
Because of the pastas. And it got, basically, these people, they bought the whole thing and turned it into this place that has multiple restaurants in it. It also has places where you can do
they have concerts.
They have concerts.
And you can watch.
Have a big screen.
Yeah, you can watch the Lakers games and football games.
Right outside with outside
nice,
seating.
Beautiful.
They have like they have cornhole and foosball tables.
Tennis tables.
Really, really great. And so basically you can eat outdoor, but you go to the different restaurants. They also have farmers markets.
Right next to it.
It's a really, really great place. You guys definitely need to check it out.
Go support your community.
They are going to be having an event for Valentine's Day. It's called Tequila and Mezcal.
Yeah, everybody gonna be drunk.
It's gonna be nice. So basically, you have to buy tickets for this. So it's Tequila and Mezcal Festival, February 14th. It's hosted by Candy Cocktail. She has been in the business of making tequila for a very long time. You can find her on TikTok or Instagram, and in her bio, you can buy tickets to this event. They're on pre-sale right now. And that is going to be a pretty fun way to spend your Valentine's Day.
We'll be there, right?
We're going to be there for sure.
Drinking that tequila.
Yeah, okay. We're like, happy Valentine's Day.
Drunk.
Shots. And then for just a reminder of a shout out that I did last weekend, Healing California, that free medical event is coming up on January 24th. I hope you guys mark your calendar. From 9 to 5, they're going to be giving free medical care, dental care, vision care. So if you are sick, if you got crooked teeth, if you can't see, you need to get your butt down there.
Please
get
go down there.
Get this. It's Saturday, January 24th from 9 to 5. It's on 1471 West San Bernardino Avenue in Colton, California. So definitely go support Helping California.
Thank you, Shashai, for the news and notes and the shout outs. Let's get to our topic today.
Yes. Are you a fact checker or a follower? We're going to talk about discernment, you guys.
And I didn't know what the fuck that was. So I know our listeners probably like, okay, some of them probably like, what the fuck is discernment? Please tell us what discernment is.
Discernment is simply this. It's simply being able to judge well. Like, are you able to be decisive? Are you able to, like, make decisions, but also based upon, like, soundness, facts, truth?
Yes.
Or do you just go with whatever anybody tells you without actually looking into the facts of the matter? You know? It's just about being wise. That's all it is.
Okay.
What discernment really means is not judgment, but awareness. The difference between thinking critically and versus reacting emotionally. Why discernment is a survival skill in today's world. First of all, I feel like in today's world, people are more likely to be followers and less likely to be fact checkers.
Yes, because they all on the social media and stuff like that, and they're just like, oh, did you read this? Did you read that? Okay, do you know it's true? No, you just seeing what this person is telling you. But like all those videos with the like herbal and stuff like that, like you have to fact check that because everybody's bodies is different, and I see a lot of it. It's crazy.
What gets me is when, like, I feel like at least every week there's some kind of food that they're saying, don't eat that.
Yes.
Don't eat blueberries in the morning. Don't eat strawberries at night. Make sure you wash your mangoes and put them in the microwave 5 minutes. I'm just like, what is going on? Why every day, every week, you're telling me a different thing I need to do with the food, and then when you look it up, you find out like there was no truth to that
at all. At all.
So, fact checker versus follower. What it means to be a fact checker. What it looks like to be a follower. Why following feels easier than checking. Social media's role in shaping our beliefs. So let's get into that for a second. Because we kind of touched on that right now. Like, social media does play a big part in...
huge, I agree.
In why a lot of people today don't fact check.
No,
because they figure if it was on TV or if it was on TikTok or if it was on the news, Facebook, it must be true. Why would they lie?
I'm sorry, I don't even watch the news. They be lying.
Girl, that's a whole other story about what the news be doing. Yes. But I mean, yeah, like people think that everything that social media puts out is the truth, and that's not the case.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I stopped watching the news, because the news puts out what they want you to hear. But then when you go look up the information and you do your research, you're like, okay, that's half of the fucking truth.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, remember back when, like, it was COVID, right?
Yes.
And it was put out there. It was like, how about inject yourself with bleach?
What the fuck?
So that I am not making this up, okay?
Oh my goodness.
And listeners I did not hear this. Some of you are like, yep, that I heard it too.
I didn't.
Inject yourself with bleach and it will get rid of the COVID. This is before they came out with the, the Pfizer stuff.
I hope people wasn't doing
before
that.
The Pfizer, before the Johnson & Johnson, that was said. And I was like, there is no one in their right mind. Hopefully nobody did that, but there were people who did because it was put out there.
Yeah, COVID.
There's some crazy stuff that people will say, do it, like a TikTok trend, and then it literally ends up being bad for your health.
Talk about them TikTok. Yeah, let's not talk about these TikTok, because I remember in COVID they was doing all these type of trends. They was just dumb.
Yeah.
It was just real dumb. Bad.
Yeah. But that's why you gotta fact check stuff. You could do something that could totally, like, ruin you. And because you just didn't check it out, you're in the hospital now. Like,
getting your stomach pumped out.
Basically.
The power of influence. And there's a lot of TikTok influencers that hold that power. And they do shit. And these kids look at them like they're role models. And I hate that, because I'm just like, they're human beings. They can make mistakes,
Yeah, like the stuff that they do, like the videotaping. What was it? I forgot what the trend was actually called, but basically it was like you would tell someone to hold your phone.
What?
And then you would be doing something, and basically you would only do it to record the expression of someone you thought was like ugly or something like that, and then they post it on social media. I honestly, I think it was like camera flipping. I think that's what it was called. It was a trend on TikTok called camera flipping. And it was basically another way to, like, bully or make fun of people you thought that were ugly or something. It was really bad. Wow. Really bad. People tried to, like, get it to stop, but I don't know who started it, but it started, and people just started doing it.
TikTok influencer.
And then there's, like, other people who are like, do this, and what was it, the shots that make you lose weight, the Ozempic.
Oh, the Ozempic, yeah.
So everybody's doing the Ozempic, right? All this stuff, because they're talking about how this is helping you lose weight. Then now we're finding out what happened.
Oh, when they take it
bad for your health.
Yeah, and when they take it for a long period of time, I think it causes bone density.
Bone density problems.
Yes, like, it does.
Yeah, their bones were brittle.
And I'm glad you said Ozempic, because I was at the doctor, right? I go to my doctor or whatever. You hate getting on the scale, but you have to get on the scale or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my doctor. I went in the back. We was talking and stuff like that. And she was just like, oh, Shanice, how you been doing? You stopped drinking. I was like, yeah, I stopped taking down that 12-pack, doc. And then she started laughing. And then I was just like, and she's like, okay, you exercising 30 minutes a day? I was like, yes. And, I do my walks and stuff like that, plus my job, keep me moving. And I was just like, I'm still going to be a big back unless I'm on Ozempic. And then she was just like, ooh, I don't recommend that, Chinese. I was like, doc, I'm just playing.
Because she knew. She was like, this Ozempic trend is actually not a good one. Like, yes, it's helping people, but there are some major side effects that I think people need to be aware of before they make the decision to get on it, you know, so that you're fully aware of what you're doing to your body.
Yes.
All right.
What's next for us, Shasha?
Next, we have signs that you might be a follower instead of thinking.
My mama didn't raise no follower.
Okay, seriously though, my mom was always like, think for yourself. And she would say, if everybody says they're gonna go jump off a cliff, you just gonna go with them?
I'm gonna go to watch them jump off that cliff. That's the type of person I am. I'm gonna be like, y'all all fucking stupid, but I'm gonna stand right here and watch y'all jump off. Is y'all really gonna jump off this cliff? And I'm the person that just be like, and I'll just walk away. Walk away.
I know. So, like, sharing headlines without reading the full story, that'll get you in trouble because sometimes the headline can really be deceiving you.
Right, because I remember a headline was saying somebody, like a famous person was dead.
Yes.
And then they wasn't fucking
dead. I hate that. That happens so many times, right?
It happens a lot on fucking social media.
Yeah.
A lot. And I'm like, don't wish upon a person.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, did an AI put this out or actually a human being put this out? Because if it's a human being, you ought to be ashamed of your motherfucking self.
Or the one that I really hate.
What?
The one that I really hate, and they got me.
They know.
It was when they make that fake movie. Like
I told you they'd be fake.
Oh, this movie's coming out in 2026.
And then you share with me, and I'm like, this is fake.
What? Yeah, and I was so mad.
They piece other movies together to make you think like, oh, it's coming out. Like, no, it's not real at all. It's all edited. Like,
I was mad. I was just like, why are they gonna do a remake of Harlem Nights and all this stuff? I'm just what?
Girl, they would never do a remake of Harlem Nights because you can't remake a masterpiece. That too.
Okay. So, anyways, getting defensive when questioned about it because you didn't do your research.
Don't get defensive now. You should have did your motherfucking research.
How are you gonna get mad when I'm just trying to figure out?
Right.
You're like, it's a real movie, and they're like, no, it's not. And then believing info because of who said it, not evidence. Well, I would just say that unfortunately our government, our president has a very bad thing. You think just because he said it that it's true.
Right. Half of the shit that come out that man's mouth is just dumb.
90% of the stuff that comes out is not true.
And I don't even understand what
fact check. You know what? Everything.
I don't listen to him because I don't know what the fuck come out of his mouth. People like what?
And then you're just like, this is, I mean, I can understand. You're like, well, the president said it, so it has to be true. No, and honestly, let's be honest. It's not just this president.
Yeah.
A lot of the presidents.
A lot of mayors.
And citizens. What they said was not true.
Exactly. No, a lot of mayors. Yeah. You know, sometimes it's our own community.
Political spotlight.
Yeah.
And they don't be telling the
truth. Of course, because they got like if they become mayor, this person gonna give them money so they can do this and this and that and that and that. So
then choosing comfort over truth.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh no, we're good. Everything's going good.
You a damn lie.
And it's just like, but the cost of Medicare just tripled.
Right. And then when shit fucks up, they be Apollo lying and shit.
Okay, now everybody gotta like back up their lives and stuff like that. So it's interesting. You gotta be a fact checker, people. Be a fact checker. How to fact check in real life. Let's talk about how to be a fact checker, okay? Because now you guys are probably like, okay, so I don't want to be a follower no more. And that's good. I hope that you have come to that realization.
Right. Tell us.
Ask, who benefits from this information?
Not me. Not me. Not me.
Yes. Okay, so if if it feels like there's somebody else benefiting, kind of like, when you're about to vote and there's all these props, right? I love this because they're really like, vote no on Prop 54. And they show all this stuff.
And then my eyes are like, what is Prop 54?
Then the next commercial, vote yes on Prop 54. And you're like, what the hell? Like, I just think, do I vote no? Do I vote yes? When you actually read the prop, I personally read the props. I read everything that I'm about to vote for.
As you should.
Read it. When you read them, you see who is it going to benefit. They're like, well, this is going to give more money to such and such, and it's going to do this, and you're going to do that. Not helping the community, not benefiting you. Yep. Just going to benefit like some political party. Then the answer is vote no. Yeah. And not yes, because basically that political party is going to benefit for it. Yes. Not you or the community or city or state you live in. So keep that in mind.
Please keep that in check. Multiple sources.
Yes.
You have to.
Yeah. You gotta separate opinion from fact. You can have an opinion about something, but that does not make it then true fact just because someone had an opinion on it. I can have an opinion and I can feel like, you know what, I am, in my opinion, I am the smartest person in the world. And it's like, well, that's your opinion. Yeah. But that might not be true because your IQ is not that high. Like, and it's like, okay, that's true. I'm not. And that is actually true. I'm not that smart. But anyway.
This is something you should have did. Slow down before reacting to a repost of that movie.
On the movie. I know. I'm over here telling people the movie's about to come out. I'm going to go buy my tickets. There ain't no movie.
It was never a movie.
It was never a movie.
And you always get
sad about that.
And you always get caught like that. And I be telling you it's not real.
They'll be like, oh, Michael B. Jordan's in it. And I'm like, oh, I love me some Michael B. I'm watching this movie. No.
Not true.
Not at all.
Trust but verify. That's what you should
gotta verify things. Yeah, I learned that. This podcast is for me. Conversations versus arguments. How to question information without attacking people. Like if you are trying to gain information about something, it doesn't have to come out in the form of an argument where you're just like, that's a lie. What is the truth? Tell me the truth. You can't handle the truth. And it's like, this has gone way out of control. Like, you just wanted to know, is it true that blueberries are on sale today? Like, I don't know. Like,
those eggs go from $10 to $5.
Okay, did the price of eggs go lower?
Right.
Like, it says that it's lower. Well, it's not lower. I just paid $10. I'm not questioning if you actually paid $10.
Right, and my big back ass went over there to Ralph, and they were still $10. Why? I didn't fucking fact.
So I'm just trying to find out like where you heard this information from. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. Listen to understand, not to win. It's not a competition. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. We just want to make sure that we're doing something that's true and factual. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
And staying grounded when emotions run high.
Oh, you know what? That Uber, the one that stabbed, his
emotions were running high.
High as fuck. He should have stayed grounded.
Stay grounded.
He should have stayed.
Which is my mantra for the year.
Oh, mine's is balance.
And mine's is stay grounded. I like the little reminder there.
Yeah.
So, discernment in everyday life.
Okay.
We have to use discernment when we look at news and politics. We need discernment when we're in relationships and getting advice from others.
Because everybody, this is the thing. When it comes to relationship, everybody want to say their input. But the only input that matters is the one that's sleeping next to you at night.
Yes. And then I hate when like you're married and your single friends, you know, who've been single for like 5+ years are like, let me give you some advice.
Bitch, you single.
And I'm just like, I'm not sure. Like, how
I've
is
been
that
married
advice
for
working for you?
Right.
Is it working for you?
Nah, not at all. Right. It's not working.
And not to down people who are single.
Right.
Because they can have some advice from their past experiences. However, if they're constantly giving their 2 cents when you don't even ask for it.
Like that video you showed me of the best friend.
Yes.
That was talking about, not to go off topic, but it's good in this this segment. But I guess, I don't know, you remember better than me, so you tell.
Like she didn't ask for her friend. She basically just told her friend was like, "What did your man do for your birthday?" And she's like, "Oh, he got me some flowers.
He took me out to
dinner and he bought me some jewelry." And she was just like, "That's it, girl." He don't like you because I know he be making like these 6-7 figures, and he should have took you out on a trip out the country. Y'all should have been like balling, like high balling and rolling.
And the wife, all she said is, he don't need to do all that.
She was like, I'm happy with what I got. He don't need to do that. And she's like, I'm trying to tell you, stop settling and stuff. And it's just like, girl, first of all, I didn't ask for your advice.
First of all, why y'all up in my husband's pocket?
Exactly.
Because she was a realtor and he bought a house. They bought a house.
Yes.
So that's how she knew his finance. But my thing is, if she told her husband, I just want to be taken out, I just want some flowers, the simple things, and you over here talking about, oh, he should have did the works.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ain't got nobody.
Yeah. So basically, like it with discernment, the girl used discernment. The wife used discernment about her friend, and what she saw was that, one, this person is not a very good friend, and possibly has a hidden agenda because she's way too invested in stuff that is none of her business. And how does she know all of these things about how much my husband makes and all this stuff? Like, why are you clocking my husband's finances?
Exactly. She ended that relationship, by the way.
They're not friends.
They're not friends.
And I think that's where she used her discernment and she made the right judgment on, like, you know what, I don't think we're going to continue this friendship anymore.
Yeah, and I don't blame her.
I don't.
I would have walked away from that itch, too.
Yeah, and then also just you need discernment in work finances and life decisions.
Parenting. And protecting kids online. Please protect your kids online, because my nieces and nephews, you know, I'll be playing Roblox with them and stuff like that. And I was watching a video on TikTok, and it was saying that they created like a place in Roblox for you to go sleep, like on the same couch. It was weird. And you go to the bathroom. It's weird. But people for Roblox, they say it's for young, but it's not. Older people's on that too. And I guess this TikToker, he went in there and he started asking people questions like and the kids were saying like, oh no, it's pedos in here. No. Like, and I was like, that opened my eyes. So I did my own research, and it is true.
Pedophiles up in there.
Yes, it's true. And I was like, whoa,
careful.
That's
gotta be careful,
right, man. Protecting your kids. Come on now,
kids
online.
The cost of not having discernment, misinformation spreading. We're thinking that Diana Ross passed away, and you telling all your friends, we about to hold like a moment of silence on a podcast, and she ain't even dead.
Right.
Who told us? Did you check that before you told us, Sarah? No.
Right, Sarah. Damn. Fucking Sarah. And then you can damage relationships, Sarah.
Yes.
Damn.
Like, we ain't trusting Sarah with no more information.
At all. That's a poor decision on us.
Poor decision based on false beliefs. And fear-driven living, like someone's saying, like the world is gonna end and Tokyo's about to bomb us, and I'm just like, what? Damn. And then you find out that none of that is true.
Oh, I don't
hear about to make a bomb shelter in your backyard. I know. Like, what's going on?
The first thought I had is, damn, what we do to Tokyo? I love you. I love you, Tokyo.
I know. It's like, why?
Oh, fuck. Don't fuck with Tokyo. Don't fuck with any of them over there, man.
I know, man. Okay, and then building discernment as a habit. Curiosity over certainty. Humility, being willing to say, I might be wrong. That's hard sometimes.
Really?
And I feel like some people have a hard time not being right. You know?
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Like, I admit my wrongs. I learned that in my 20s. Like, if I'm wrong, let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and then let me correct myself. Let me go do my research. Let me go do this. Like, everything we say on our podcast, we fact checked it. Because I'm not finna to give y'all I'm not finna be out here lying to y'all.
No.
I'm like, no.
And it's like I'm only one person.
Yeah.
And again, like I said before, like I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. So like I could be wrong about something, and I am willing to accept that. Also, constructive criticism, like as long as it's coming from a good place. If you're telling me something that in turn is just to make me better, then I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, you're just looking out for me.
I'm just exactly. Turning mistakes into learning moments. I make mistakes all day, every day, 24/7.
And that's fucking life, man.
It's a part of life.
It is.
So just learn from it.
That's it. That's all you can do, and keep moving forward. All right. I'm going for it. My bad, Shay. I always do that.
Go ahead.
Go, girl.
Like, you got this.
No, you can handle it.
And so
I'm your hype man.
Like, all right.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey.
When was the last time you checked a source?
Today.
Yes, it was right before the show.
It really was. It was about your shout outs and
my shout outs and
your news.
I make sure that I get my news from reliable sources.
And we did actually go to the farm.
We went personally to the farmhouse collection.
And we collected all the information we needed. So we do go out there. Whoever we shout out, even if it's a restaurant or place, we do go out there. We do take the time to actually go experience, you know, the restaurant or whoever we shout out, talk to them and stuff like that.
Yes, and I actually, I had a family member who has stayed in some of these homeless shelters. Yeah. And so that's how I know a little bit about the shelters.
And you worked
and I have done volunteer experience. And in that, you hear about the grants they're trying to put into place with the Riverside County. So that's also unfortunate to hear how that went.
Yeah.
So, do I question information or just agree with my circle?
Always question.
Question things. It's not wrong to question things.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. If somebody has a problem with that, then you need to ask them why they have a problem with you questioning things, but you don't have a problem with them sharing their opinion on things.
Like, exactly.
How that's not a 50-50. Encourage intentional thinking, not blind following. Yeah. You gotta, this is a life skill that everyone should have.
Yes.
Okay? Like, this is really important. All right. We are at our quote of the day.
Tell us about the quote of the day.
All right, you guys. Are you ready for the quote of the day?
Yeah, I know I am, because they be good.
Okay. Discernment isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing when to question. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's not a really complicated thing.
It's not. It's very simple. Thanks. That's going to wrap up today's episode of the Bar Table Talk. If this conversation spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Yes. Follow the podcast, leave a review, and stay connected. Until next time, take care of yourself
and others
and each other. Thank you. Other. And if y'all want to see any of our upcoming episodes, please go to our YouTube. Yeah. It's right there. You can see them. You know, we always here to give y'all the Bar Table Talk Saturdays between 12 and 1. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all for listening. Until next time, peace.